just I've been thinking about different, variants of how to spend the new year, Christmas time, and just all the stuff. And I've just been looking, just at this elevator, just at the new type, just it sounded, pronounced, just different sounds, just like in metro, just New York Underground, just Moscow metro. So I decided what exactly we're going to do in a year, what is the new format of that. What variants we've got, just, and this time we will just look from the perspective of the construction companies, just IT specialists, just connected with, just dwelling, exploitation, and construction. Okay, so right now, just I've been thinking, just I've been working, I've been working with Siberian Aerospace University for some time, just and also take a postgraduate course there, but not up to the end, just unfortunately. Anyway, so the topic was connected with the historical consciousness and social philosophy. So right now I'm just working on that. And also I worked at the one of the structural departments of that, connected with technical English. And I already, just took the general English course. You just got an opportunity, just to dive into it, and you can just find it on the general ESL, just course, blogspot.com. Just and right there, just that was, I'm not really sure, 2010, 2011, and they took, just exactly the so-called Olympic Games, linguistic ones, connected with technical English and general English. Just we discussed the format of this Olympic Games that was far away from University 2019, also the student Olympic Games, just some contests, not just sports one, not the linguistic ones. And, just one of the instructors, they just proposed maybe we just create some quests and just ask who's going to, just program that. So, and right now I just decided, so we're still out of programmers who can just program the virtual simulator, just like a quest, just, and I decided to use just YouTube regular one to create, just the quest, just in reality. So right now, just let's imagine that this is, right now this is exactly the 30th of December, 2022. So we've got just one day, less than 1 day, just till the new year starts. We're just imagine that we live in the place, and so we decided what we're going and where, just at the spot, just on the spot. We just decided how we're going to spend the New Year time. So in this is the beginning of the class, so we live in the dwelling. We live in the dwelling. This is the beginning of our class, just no programming part, just the regular, just we live in the place. So right now we're enjoying the views, and so we're deciding the roads, how we're going to spend, just the new year, 2023. So one variant, we just can see right now the Ira Bridge up there near the bus station, just so we just can take the bridge roads, just to enjoy the constructions, bridge constructions, just and look through the, for example, from the perspective of competence building. just including the ESL English as a second language competence, or fluent, just in English, or just communicative or communication competence up there. So we just can mix it, for example, with construction perspective in the electrical celebration equipment. That is the ecosystem of the bridges in the microblocks. So this is, for example, the part of the Soviet bloc near the microblock Nazareth. So we've got lots of new buildings that are still in the process, just of construction, or just under construction buildings. So this is one of the perspectives. We just can look at the new year from the perspective of construction engineering point of view. And look at just the different bridges and just bridges construction. Just to spend the new year, and make, for example, the bridge perspective, just how to spend the new year and just reconceptualize it. Another kind of thing, we just can take a look at the transport, and just connect it with the, for example, electrical network of the city, how they interconnected, for example, with bus station, gas station, with nearest transport network and nuts. Just how all of this thing interconnected with other cities, and how it's all connected with the construction workers and the electrical equipment that electrified this construction. So this is another road. Or we just can take a look at the, for example, yards, with kiddos platforms of different kind, contemplate at the new year and take the road, for example, social and family and public oriented, for example, just from the point of view of electrical equipment, new year ones, just for example, just from the constructional point of view also, how all of this set, how they just, set, just to the equipment, and just in the kiddos platforms, for example, how it all forms the ecosystem of the microblock. Are there any connections with the other, just the historical periods that, sort of. Just for example, so this is the platforms of new type. It's connected with the administrative line, just of promoting the sport, just direction in the Krasnodar city. There are many sport equipments up there. So this is the, also this is the Port Evangelistic Street. So here we just can see the construction looking like a little bit of Chinese and Asian. So no doubt, if you just take a look at the street name, so this is Port Evangelistic. So it can be connected, for example, with the Russian-Japanese War, Russian Revolution, and Russian fleet, for example. Just no doubt, just the Chinese and Japanese, topic is, is up there. And so we just can take the road, for example, to the, kindergarten, and family-oriented line, and, just to analyze, the New Year celebration period from the perspective of family, and, just as a social constructional part throughout, the whole historical period. And this is one of the variants. Anyway, you just can create your own roads, but I'm just going to look at the new year and this quest from the perspective of engineers, constructional engineering parts, just English as a professional activity course, just including and attached to the general English course. And just right now, we're just looking how to create it and just make it in the form of organizational form of video quest that is going, I hope, to upload on YouTube as a playlist. Okay, so think on your roads, just are they going to be connected with engineering pathway or other professional pathways? I'm not really sure. Anyway, so this is one of the variants. So let's start our New Year quest.